All new at 11 tonight, a group of Jacksonville farmers, gardeners, and community leaders pushing for change they say could make it easier to grow food for local neighborhoods. They're backing the Free to Garden Act. It's a proposed change to the city's zoning code that would allow community and market gardens to legally operate without having to go through rezoning or other lengthy approval processes. Our Christina Burgess is joining us tonight with why advocates say this change is long overdue. Christina.
Anthony, for years, community gardens have helped feed families, educate neighbors, and turn vacant lots into gathering spaces across Jacksonville. But supporters say that many of those gardens have been operating in a legal gray area. So now they're pushing for the Free to Garden Act.
We moved here in 2015.
Okay. For Nathan Ballantyne, growing food has never just been about vegetables. It's about building stronger neighborhoods. After years of operating community farms across Jacksonville, Ballantyne says too many gardens are forced to operate in legal limbo.
The community gardens around town have either had to kind of secure political favor, hide, or just kind of live in legal limbo.
The Free to Garden Act aims to change that. The proposed legislation would make community and market gardens permissible by right across Jacksonville, meaning these gardens would be able to legally operate without having to go through rezoning or other lengthy and expensive approval processes. Trey Ford with Florida Fish Pepper Company says it's about creating a clear path for gardens that already serve their communities.
And of course, people are free to garden, but as far as being an expansive part of the food policy and a part of the food system, it's really important that the farmers, especially urban farmers, get access to resources.
Please, please, please support this act.
For months, farmers, gardeners, and advocates have packed Jacksonville City Council meetings asking council members to sponsor the proposal.
Unfortunately, organizations dedicated to serving their communities have often faced unnecessary barriers.
Agricultural wellness and gathering together in peaceful community connection are basic human rights.
Grand Park Agricultural District leader Latrina Dowdell says she's seen what community gardens can do.
This act is very important. Our seniors right now are having to determine whether or not to buy food or their medication. So it helps them to be able to trade or even sell the products that they have.
With more than 1,300 petition signatures, supporters hope the Free to Garden Act will allow community gardens to legally grow food for the neighbors they serve.
It shouldn't be this hard to grow food with and for our neighbors.
And now the proposal would also establish standards for things like hours of operation and neighborhood compatibility. Ballantyne says that the plan has not yet been formally filed with City Council. Organizers are continuing to gather support, meet with council members, and gather co-sponsors from council before introducing the bill. Anthony.